waking up in Mexico, going to your kitchen and having all the most delicious fruit you can imagine. Then, opening the front door of your house to find out you're on the beach. There, the sand is so soft and the ocean is always the perfect temperature. Or, what if you woke up in Brazil? You would get up to the sound of precious birds singing in the morning, and when you go out of your house, the streets are always a party, with people dancing around to samba and capoeira. But what if you woke up in Argentina? Your breakfast will for sure be medialunas with something with dulce de leche. You get to feel the adrenaline of watching a soccer game and screaming the goals like crazy with tens of thousands of people. At night, going out with your friends until the sunrise in the real city that never sleeps. To live in different countries throughout life certainly has irreplaceable benefits. It provides with amazing experiences. It connects you with different cultures, and it rewards you with an exceptional type of openness and tolerance. But needless to say, like every other experience in life, it's complicated. And it's certainly also miles away from the romanticized description I gave you in the beginning of this talk. Well, I just turned 16, and I've actually lived in Argentina, Brazil, and Mexico. And as you can imagine, my experience has been beautiful and painful at the same time. When I tell this to someone I'm just getting to know, we have this typical conversation in which they, for some reason, ask me to say something in Portuguese, like kind of when you ask a dog to roll over or something like that. I never know what to say, but by now I think it's kind of cute that some people don't believe I cannot speak more than one language. I don't know. As I said, it might sound exhilarating. I do have friends in diverse corners of the world. I do speak different languages, and I do understand different cultures. But most of the time, all I wished was to go to the same school all my life, to be able to go to the same friend's house every Thursday, and to play the same sport every day and be the best in my team, just like everyone else I know and everyone else in my town. When I meet a new group of friends, I can't stop thinking about all the inside jokes they have that I don't understand because I wasn't there. Or I cannot stop thinking about all the TV shows they laugh about and all the cultural life and historic events that simply aren't part of who I am. Imagine how difficult it is to have to intimate a friendship with someone when the basic barriers are set far behind. Now, imagine also having to do that 3 times in 16 years. Furthermore, when you move, the people that you thought were gonna be your friends forever, move on with their lives. They celebrate their birthday every year without you, and maybe they start forgetting to say some little things about their day, or maybe their month, or maybe their life, and maybe you just stop talking to them. Also, it's kind of hard to continue a friendship without having a physical place to have a coffee or just hang out. But obviously, people are not going to be sad forever when you're gone. People move with their lives. When it comes to the shortcomings of a nomad life, the main tribulation lies on identity. After traveling and living all these places and getting to know all these people, made me question a lot of things about who I truly am, about the things that make me be me. I'll let you in a little secret. I'm not sure what my real accent is. For sure, I can speak an Argentinian accent, and I could also speak on a Mexican accent. But which one is my accent? Which one is who truly I am? And that's kind of a big deal for me. But what is your identity? How do I know if something is actually part of me? As a metaphor, I would like to put it like this. When I was born, my parents gave me a backpack, so I could carry all the fundamental things and values that they wanted me to carry through life and take them with me everywhere I wanted to go. But no one is born with a full backpack. You have to start putting little things in the way. My dad, for example, showed me how our friends are the family we choose, how important it is to have a strong support system and have a lot of fun memories together, how to laugh out every situation. My mom taught me how to make everyone feel welcomed in my home. How fun it can be to cook a homemade dinner for your loved ones and to open your doors from your house for those in need. Nowadays, I love inviting my friends and make them feel welcomed. Maybe cooking their favorite dessert or putting a song they like so we can sing together. Lately, I also noticed an interesting situation. I have a huge family. And when all the Jewish holidays come around, we usually celebrate in my grandparents' house. It's awesome to see a huge dinner table and to spend time with all my cousins, aunts, and family members. But something that I've noticed is that most of these family gatherings also included someone that was a friend or someone that wasn't actually part of the family that was gonna spend that meaningful holiday alone. This wasn't specifically on purpose, but my grandma always teaches us how to make someone feel welcomed. And there's always space for one more in my house. That's something I for sure take with me in my backpack everywhere. But you might ask, why is it so important that we know the things that we're carrying on our shoulders? Why do we need to do what makes our identity? We live in a society where it's not always easy to be proud of the things that make you different and unique, because they can also cause not thinking the same way as your peers, which can be very scary. Most of us have been in a situation where we subconsciously copy people for social benefit. If none of my friends study for the final exam, it's very likely I won't either. It doesn't seem healthy for our individual identities to give away everything that was given to you in your own backpack in order to belong. It's not healthy that we react to viewpoint diversity as a harsh punishment, cancellation, and expulsion. So, if you're in school and you have such a controversial opinion against something as huge as climate change, for example, that can actually cost you a couple of friends. That's why a lot of people stop questioning these beliefs to themselves and just follow the herd. When you're part of the herd, you lose yourself. You lose your identity. You lose your accent, your individual values, your decisions, your beliefs. And like the tonal nuances of your accent. They are what makes you different. And usually, they're inside the backpack that I encourage you to go and explore the world and different opinions. But always remember to have your backpack, to always remember where is your home, and to never forget how important it is to know what's part of your identity. Because in order to interact with the world and negotiate with the reality and let it go through and transform you, you have to first decide what's part of your identity will remain inert, static, and strong during that journey. If you get lost in the way, you should just check your backpack and your past and your final way back home. Thank you so much.